Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Strength and Hormones podcast. Today, we are going to be answering the question that I've been getting so much from clients and from you guys over on Instagram, and that is all the deets on the trendy new supplement, Berberine. It's actually not a new supplement, it's been on the market for a very long time and has been utilized by different practitioners for a very long time for different purposes. And we'll talk about some of the science as to how it works and if it could be something beneficial for you. And beyond that, I really want to have a discussion about some of the components that are underlying drivers in metabolism resistance that would warrant incorporating berberine for that benefit. And, this is always a tricky conversation to have because I always want to make sure that whenever we have a conversation about metabolism or weight loss, that we're always very mindful of the intention behind the conversation. And I want to make sure that the intention behind this conversation is one of empowerment, of supporting you and achieving that place where you feel you're most healthy. And I think all of us know what it feels like to be at our healthiest weight and to feel the most confident in our physical body. And that's really what this conversation is about. It's not about restriction, it's not about punishing ourselves. And so we're going to be talking about some of the science and some of the things that we identify for our clients that are dealing with some of these imbalances where they're like, I just don't feel like I once did. I don't feel like I'm at my healthiest place. It's showing up physically. We're going to be talking about some of the things that we identify for them that really are big needle movers and being able to get them back to that place where they feel the most confident. And I also want to share a piece of my own personal story in this subject because I think it's very easy in any point in life to look at people that are on the other side and say, oh, well, you don't know what I'm dealing with because you've never been through it yourselves. And a lot of us have always been through these things ourselves. But what maybe sometimes we don't share that or show that. And so it's hard for others to understand that. And I think that you might have done this before. I know I do this where, we want the success someone has and we think that somehow it just happened overnight and that we're at step 5 and they're at step 100 and we're never going to be able to get there and that they never had went to go through step 5. But the reality is that everyone had to start at step 0. Everyone had to start at the same place. And of course, the path to be able to get to that end goal may look a little bit different. But a lot of us have gone through some of these challenges before. And so first and foremost, let me just share a little bit about my story in this conversation. So I've shared pieces of it before, but in my early 20s, I was dealing with really bad hormone digestive issues. And these, came after a couple years of really being at my healthiest place. I was a college athlete. I was really active. I was exercising a lot. I was eating really well. I had just got my first degree in nutrition sciences. And so was decently educated about science and nutrition and how the human body works and how to nourish your body and how to exercise correctly. And all of a sudden, I started to just gain weight very quickly, very rapidly. I gained about 30 pounds in 3 months, which I'm only 4'11, so that is quite a bit of a change in a very short period of time. And ultimately, I just knew that I felt totally out of control of my body. My physical body just felt so inflamed. I just felt so uncomfortable in my skin. Outside of just the hormone and digestive symptoms that I was having, it was also just that overall discomfort of like not feeling yourself, right? And it was really frustrating. And it took me some time to be able to get to this place. But eventually, I was able to get to a place where I was able to relinquish what the physical body looked like and really start to turn my energy to just focusing on how to heal my body internally, how to correct my hormone and digestive symptoms I was having, how to get rid of all the inflammation. I mean, I was dealing with so many symptoms under the sun in both of those categories. And I was able to just say, whatever the physical body becomes, it becomes. Whatever happens with it, I'm releasing from it. And I'm just going to focus on feeling my best and finding what that baseline is for myself again, because I knew that that was not how I was feeling every day. And so slowly but surely, I really committed to getting to the root cause of my hormone and digestive imbalances, trying alternative approaches in these areas, and just really kind of letting go of a lot of the preconceived notions and understanding and ways I done it before, and trying things new and really trying different strategies to find what was working for me. And eventually, I was slowly but surely able to start to heal my hormones, get my menstrual cycle back regularly, fix all my digestive symptoms, and eventually clear my skin and everything that came with that. And eventually, my physical body started to shift back to my set point of where I was previously, very slowly but surely. And this happened over the course of a couple of years because I wasn't trying to restrict. I wasn't trying to intentionally change the way that my physical body looked. I was just trying to focus on the nutrition and lifestyle habits that were going to correct how my internal body was functioning. And it was because of that work that I did that the physical body was able to respond accordingly. And that's why I truly believe that weight loss resistance or metabolism resistance is just a symptom. It's not the root cause. If we're having difficulties with maintaining where we once were, or getting back to our set point, that place where you feel the most comfortable, it's because there's something in the body that's raising up some yellow flags. It's saying, listen to me, there's something going on here that needs to be addressed. And whether that's hormonal, digestive, something driving inflammation, we're going to talk about some of those underlying factors today and those 5 common things that we see in the clients that we work with, because this is a common complaint because we work with so much hormone and digestive conditions. Weight loss resistance, metabolism resistance often come along with that. And so we're going to be talking about some of those components today.